How's it going, trainers? Coming at you with a Lightning Arceus deck today for the first time on the channel. Arceus Linked Raichu is an incredibly potent card that really impressed me in a lot of my games here today. 90 HP with 30 damage reduction allows you to survive so many hits from so many things in this metagame, especially anything that's not chunking you for a big blast is taking 3 or more attacks to get through Raichu a lot of the time, and Raichu's own attack is really solid, not only dealing 40 to their active Pokemon, but getting to put up chip shot pressure on the opponent's bench makes it so that your Arceus that you're building up in the backline is going to be that much more likely to be able to clear whatever they put up once they finally answer your potent lead Raichu. If you enjoy off-meta brews like this almost every single day, make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss any more. If you enjoy this sweet Raichu Arceus one, smash the like button on this video for the rest of the day. Have fun. The Pinewood Derby is very different than when I was a child. There's a computerized timer at the end of the track that automatically records the times for kids, so there's no people bickering about which car finished first. Computer software logs all of the timings, and you run every car down each one of the tracks, and it averages the scores automatically, so there's no this track is faster than that one. And we point a webcam down at the finish line and up at the start, and we record and show instant replays for the kids while we load up the next race in between. Is there still Pinewood? It is still the exact same block of Pinewood from when I was a child, yeah. All right, we're looking for a Sky Shaman here of our own to be able to pull this out eventually. I'm gonna energy this up. So these last 2 bench slots might ideally be 2 Sky Shaman though. What's a Cyrus? Maybe I was just supposed to power Arceus here. Man, what a bunch of bricks. All right, two research, 2 Sky Shaman, and 7 cards. We're a little over 50% to be able to retreat this deck with Raichu next turn. Azariz, thank you for a brand new tier 1. Appreciate that. Ooh, oh man. Yeah, I totally should have just put my first energy on here with first energy advantage. Shouldn't have done this too much. 2. They could have X speed this turn or another Sky Shaman. Yeah, unfortunately, I think Dragon Giratina is doomed to unplayability. It's really sad that they it's really sad that they none of the grass or psychic acceleration works on dragon Pokemon. Leafeon is only grass and Gardevoir is only psychic. Wait, really? This seems good for me, yeah? Maybe they're just thinking I don't have basic Pokemon? They forgot about the Resilience Link and they don't have basic Pokemon. Oh, good golly, that's so perfect. Okay, well, everything worked out much better than expected. I'll play this out to play around another Sabrina here. This card seems so good. Even without me having another basic, if they take this attack, I kill their Arceus in the backswing because of my hat, so I guess this is just them conceding. Raichu with a cape is a beefy mon. Yeah, or it deals a lot of retaliation damage with a helmet. Yep. It's cooked. Ooh, Luxray Pachirisu. Come on, game. Come on, game. Things to think about, the stage 1 of Luxray does 40 for 2, which cooks a duck in 1 hit. Thoughts on Luxray? I think it's good when the metagame involves a lot of stalling. I think it's not very good when people are going Dialga into Arceus. Do I want to let them cook the duck? I don't think I do. This is hidden, so I can't attack it. Well, I can attack it, but it doesn't do anything. Cute shield animation. I don't think I've noticed that one before. Alright, let's go digging for Arceus. There he is. Do I want to put a hat on Raichu? So, I think so. Tap Apache. Putting the hat on Raichu means the Luxio hits it. They go down to lethal range. They can Volt Bolt the Raichu off the board, but then Farfetch threatens to clear it in 2, which is nice. Another reason to put the helmet on. Kind of hoping for another duck here, yeah? Arceus, one other card. Cape, Duck, Raichu, Arceus, Shaman, Cape. So they need a Volkner to let them cook the duck to not have their Luxray go down here. But then there is some question of how do we get our last point? Raichu. So I go first energy, I kill this. They kill this, I go second energy, And then I finish this. And this means I don't even die to a Sabrina. I think we're good here. Oh, the second what's it called could get us, yeah. We'll put the Pikachu up because it retreats for free. It lets us draw a card before making a decision. My deck is all basic Pokemon, right? It's Farfetch'd, Sky Shaman, Sky Shaman, Arceus, so I can evolve this and guarantee to have a full bench next turn still. Evolving this plays around Sabrina. Their discard has 3 energy. They attacked with Luxray earlier. Alright, there it is. And remember, this wasn't luck on drawing the basic. Our deck is literally 3 basics. We're playing 8 basics. I played the Raichu out to play around to Sabrina because we were guaranteed to draw basic this turn. What does your wife use the printer for? A lot of random stuff. She printed a bunch of Flexi Rexies holding hearts for my 4-year-old's Valentine Day presents for her class. Recently printed a whole bunch of Pinewood Derby trophies for my Cub Scout pack. Pikachu doing its best Farfetch'd impersonation here feels good. Osmonaut, thanks for the 15 months. Welcome back. An upside to playing this deck is you probably dunk on the 18 trainer. Yeah, having a bunch of Farfetch'd seems real good there. And Raichu as well. I think I'm gonna go ahead and communicate looking for Arceus here. I would love to have the Resilience link online. Not super high odds, but if we hit, it's a big upside. I don't know that I want to put a head on this. Narrator, he should have put a hat on it. What do we think of Cyrusing up the Glaceon? And then we hit this and hit this. So even if they have the X speed or like a Misty, we'll get to clear this next turn. That seems good, yeah. So many Irida. Hey, Omega King, thank you for the over 4 years. Welcome back. We just keep mowing down the Glaceon, yep. Cyrus could be bad for us because I don't currently have a Shaman to let us pull the Arceus out. Geo would be rough. No, we're only taking 50 from Articuno's attack sabers. That Resilience Link is active. This isn't killing me next turn. This means if I hit the 1 in 6 to top deck Cyrus next turn, it's lethal. Is gamers. Buy these friends out. Around shenanigans, just in case. I don't even need the Arceus to finish here. Just like Cyrus plus Duck is technically enough. Arceus lets them know they're dead on board though. I don't think Pidgeot EX's problem is remotely the fact that your opponent is holding basics back in their hand scrimmage. I think it's just inconsistent and the payoff is not worth the inconsistency. The question you have to ask yourself with Pidgeot EX is how often is Pidgeot EX worth more damage than an Arceus, and an Arceus is just a basic instead of a stage 2. Derek, thank you for the 71 months. Welcome back. Thoughts on running blue in this deck? Blue is significantly worse than both potion and cape, but I'm not playing any potions, and I only have 1 cape, so very confident before I played any copies of blue, I would max out on those other cards first. Looks like the Irida build of Leafeon here. I assume one way or another this is living. Leafeon, yep. Speaking of Cape versus Blue, this is just like one of the many spots where like Cape's gonna keep this alive and Blue wouldn't really do anything, right? Am I powering up Raichu here? Raichu only takes 30 a hit from this. That's gotta be great, yeah? This lives for a turn. And then Sky Shaman lets me pull it out for free, and we move into Raichu Blasting it next turn. I guess Raichu is a bit less appealing in the face of Irida. We're going to be able to heal the damage off their backline simultaneously as well. That being said, they don't kill the Raichu particularly quickly, and that gives us time to charge the Arceus, so we should be good. And we tried Baby Chomp with Irida added in. I haven't yet, but that is also on my list of things that I'm like, yeah, that sounds like it could be reasonable. Actually. And I am wishing I had another cape here, though. If I had another cape, it would buy Raichu another turn. That being said, this Raichu is going to live long enough to get Arceus online. And hopefully they won't have healing for the Celebi, and the Arceus is going to get to come up and pull the Celebi and clear it is the ideal state. So we need them to not Irida or Erica the Celebi this turn. Watching this made me realize how much I underestimated Raichu's Link ability. It's really strong. Really good against attacks of this size, yeah? And they research, so they should be cooked. Brendo. I mean, we were gonna kill the Celebi anyways because we have Cyrus in hand, but putting it up to the front of the class voluntarily while the Arceus has 2 energy on the bench is certainly a decision. They wanted to flip some coins on the way out. Yeah, I suppose. And they only have 1 knockout point here, so like even a Cyrus out of them clearing the Farfetch doesn't do anything for them. Is 20 damage for 5 energy a good rate? Asking for a friend. Oh, man. Looking for a Raichu or a Pikachu or an Arceus here. Hit one of them. Because I hit a card I want to attach my energy to, I'm actually going to save this other Pokeball because ideally I'd like my last 2 bench slots to be Arceus, second Sky Shaman. And this way, if I draw one of those 2 organically, this one will be more likely to get the other for me. How much do you think viewership will change when ranked comes out? Absolutely not at all. Pokemon TCG Live is at ranked since it launched. Go look at how many viewers it currently has. It currently has 6. Oof. I knew it was gonna be low. I did not know it was gonna be that low. Do I put a Rocky helmet on here? I think so. I think so. Well, so what do the breakpoints look like? They hit me for 10, and then they hit me for 50. I hit them for 40. Yeah, the helmet's good. I live 2 hits. Put damage on the Monferno here. Cyrus it up later potentially. I think a ranked ladder is going to make super invested players likely be slightly more invested, and it's going to... Oh, do they have Dawn plus Infernape? And it's going to make players who are more casual more likely to burn out and potentially be harmful to that category of player in the long run. All right, so this going to 130 is a big deal. It means Arceus with Osiris can clean it out down the line. They're also out of energy as well, so they got a knockout point, but they traded 2 energy for 2 energy, so we're kind of tempo even at the moment. Am I quacking the Infernape? I don't think so. I think this is just power Arceus, go from there. And they're just hoping I'm bricked on basics, but again, we're playing 8 basics for a reason. This game is over. They're literally just on the hope they can't fill the bench plan, but we have all of the basic Pokemons. Pikachu into Raichu seems so good with first energy advantage. Just good clean pressure spread out all across the board. Get a little thaw on. We're looking for a bunch of basics here, so we're gonna go ahead and research before we Pokeball. Am I Pokeballing and playing bench Pokemon out? If I hit Arceus, a Tempo Sabrina could be annoying. Answer is no. Lovely. Let's get this bench nice and filled up. Dig for an Arceus here, hopefully. Okay, and a miss. That's fine. They're not ready to attack yet anyways, right? Be fine, gamers. Nobody panic. Nobody panic! Oh, they're a Togekiss deck. Okay. Alright, Arceus at the last possible second here is great. Raichu's gonna take less damage next turn. I'll go ahead and put a hat on this, so that way if this comes up and hits us, we get to deal recoil back. That when we swap over to start. Feels like our opponent's probably pretty cooked here, yeah? How about we Cyrus the Togekiss up? This feels super gross. Where we get to, like, clear the thing we've been working on, but also mark damage here. This puts the Togetic, but it's gonna be a Togekiss. It puts the Togekiss down to just 80, meaning Arceus cleans it up next turn. They even need a Cynthia to clean us out, yeah? No wait, Cynthia doesn't even clean us out? Holy, it's only 80. Resilience Link is disgusting. This card's been really impressive. Yeah, goodbye. Good night. What's our first energy advantage, trainers? Never heard of it. Ever heard of it. Alright, I think I'm just gonna hope that Farfetch survives at least one round with Kangaskhan here. Without the cape, I'm gonna be greedy. We'll get Raichu powered up and move to the active. Nice. Good duck. Good duck. If we draw Arceus, we'll pivot the Raichu to the front. This is 40% to be Arceus. There's one more of each of these basics plus 2 of the god. Nice. Okay, so we'll go energy, play the god, Raichu, and Shaman lets the duck out for free. And now they need 2 heads to deal 30 damage here because of the Resilience Link. Get nothing! You lose! Good day, sir. And then Raichu not only creates good pressure here, but it also just, like, should have enough sustain to make it so we have time to build the Arceus up behind it too, right? They bricked their stage 1 last turn, so feel good for the home team. This is easily the best 2 Cyrus deck I've ever played. Holy. Well, I mean, those are the same as if they flipped 1 heads, right? So, like, character, they're feeling bad, but really they're not low rolling by much. If there was ever a place to flip 2 tails, this is probably it, yeah. Do I want to? I don't think I want to, actually. I think I want to save this for a potential EX Pokemon. It's such a valuable tool, especially with our Arceus. I don't think I want to use it for like 3-ish points early, especially with them having another Zubat to move into Golbat Crobat. Less value in cleaning this one aggressively. If this wasn't here, I'd be more inclined to clear this aggressively, but they're going to get their big thing regardless. Okay, good. And I think with the 2 energy and the Arceus, we're just done here, yeah? This is 2 points, and then the Arceus is 130 next turn, so I don't see how they get out of it. Duran, thank you for the 2 years of Prime. Appreciate that. Ronnie, thank you for the membership on the YouTube side. Welcome to chat. Good afternoon. Raichu should heal when Kanga flips double tails. Mood. So even if they find their god here, Crobat only does 60 this turn. It does 30 and 30, so Raichu lives. This game's making me a Raichu believer. I thought it was the weakest of the bunch. Unironically, I think every one of the Arceus paired cards is competitive. Oh, it does 20 and 30. You're right. It does 50, 20 and 30. Math. Hey, look, they flipped the heads and still did nothing. Interesting. Interesting. What do you think of the Grandma supporter? I would be surprised if it's a useful card in the current meta.